Hello! Comment ça va tout le monde? Donnez-moi 2 petites secondes. Désolé, fallait que j'éternue. Ça là. Hum, hum, hum. Aujourd'hui, je continue dans World 2. Hier, on avait juste eu le temps de faire le prologue.
Went with the normal difficulty, huh? That'd be my pick for a first playthrough. Nice to see someone with some sense around here for once.
Je veux reprendre là où je m'étais arrêté. J'espère que vous passez une bonne journée. On lâche pas, il en reste une avant la fin de semaine. Demain, c'est l'Halloween, la meilleure fête de l'année. Désolé pour ça. Ah, bon. Ok. Ça part bien. On va repartir ça. Voyons voir si ça va marcher. Je suis le seul qui est un petit peu tanné des shaders. Il me semble qu'on avait pas ça dans le temps, puis tout allait bien, genre.
Went with the normal difficulty, huh? That'd be my pick for a first playthrough. Nice to see someone with some sense around here for once.
Ça va-tu marcher, hein? Hey! Je vais laisser 2 petites secondes, tant qu'il... J'avais 2 points à mettre. Corps à corps. Compétence de corps à corps augmente. Dégâts de corps à corps. Dégâts de... reçu lors d'une parade. Discrétion. Celle-là, honnêtement... Ok, je vais peut-être faire un gars à votre niveau. Piratage, médecine, science. Leadership. Je dirais discrétion. Puis... piratage, tiens. Avantage. 10% de résistance aux dégâts, santé de base. Ninja! Commando. Je pense que je vais prendre ça. Fait que là, je me trompe pas. Hey! désolé. Fait que là, on était rendu à aller sur la planète. Moi là, c'est son jeu trop fort en passant.
Ought to bring Val with us when we leave. She might not look it, but she can be fearsome in a fight.
Compagnons. Vous pouvez avoir jusqu'à 2 compagnons pour vous suivre et vous assister dans votre aventure. Chaque compagnon possède une capacité spéciale, activable une fois chargée. Chaque capacité de compagnon est unique. Elle peut narguer les ennemis, infliger des dégâts rapides. Une décharge rapide de dégâts ou même vous soigner. Comme vous, les compagnons gagnent des niveaux et obtiennent un point d'avantage tous les 5 niveaux que vous pouvez. Ok. Les attaques sont vulnérables aux dégâts électriques, ce qui fait que leurs effets secondaires s'accumulent 2 fois plus rapidement. En revanche, ils sont immunisés contre le plasma. Et sinon, y en a-tu dans vous autres qui va passer l'Halloween demain, là? Ouf!
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
That's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up debris trail. Risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Shotgun! Huh.
Confirming.
Voyons, je suis bien nul. Chaque compagnon possède une capacité spéciale. Capacité du compagnon 1 puis 2. Ok.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Upgrading your weapon's sighting mechanism.
Pas de ma faute, c'est eux autres qui m'ont attaqué.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Whoa there, go-getter.
Everything you need to get through your day.
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all. Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way. On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them? Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you? Well, never too late to start. Plunder's plunder, Auntie always says. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Her trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it. Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it. What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course. Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane. As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else? Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milver Street. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Bang.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see. Mark my words, when my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
Terminal des primes. Après...
Guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over Town Hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Oh, effectivement.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No,
Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now hold a moment, Car. An opportunity
tu vois les
comes
hologrammes
visiting,
sur son
perhaps it's
chapeau?
better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs? Perish the thought. The first rule of diplomacy is never to slight a potential ally, if it can be avoided. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
Ah, shit.
I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together. Who doesn't get such a compulsion from time to time? Well, if you're serious about it, I suspect we can assist one another. You help me, and I'll get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
Moi que je peux faire, que de vous écouter, c'est un peu vague, mais l'argument de vente.
Please, hear me out. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing, but for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst. Grafted soldiers were the subjects of the Enhanced Soldier Program, so named as its intent was to utilize nature to enhance a soldier's natural talents. Unfortunately, the program resulted in many casualties, and what few successes we had were literally short-lived. I may be a motivator of persons, but I'm also something of a realist. Our grafted soldiers are capable at their apex, but many degrade before accomplishing themselves. I chose Trooper Sealong to grant her the opportunity to be of use, but the grafting program was shuttered with good reason. Best to be thorough. Protectorate subjects willingly submit themselves to a kind of mental reset designed to bring them closer to the Protectorate ideal. But I have reason to believe that their system is less rigid than Protectorate leadership would claim. It's ripe for exploitation. Is there a more beautiful phrase?
Oh,
yes.
I know.
One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate. An opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do send her back here to debrief. She's still contracted to us after all.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spears' choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
Tabarnak. Cher père, mère, tuteur, tutrice. J'ai le regret de vous informer que votre... Ok, tu vois que c'est du... Votre fils, fille, enfant, garde d'employé, prénom, nom de famille a été tué au combat à lieu et date. Je mesure la douleur que ce message vous infligera, mais sachez que garde de soldat, nom de famille était un élément crucial dans T-Choice et que ses contributions à l'effort de guerre sur Redon ne seront pas oubliées. Respectueusement, Babylon Corps, officier d'acquisition. Ouais. Logement approprié disponible au protectorat. Augustine de vraie maison, ornement rouge, fenêtre circulaire. Journal. Afficher journal, afficher les registres. Le journal de quête de l'information sur vos quêtes actives est terminé. Vous pouvez également échanger les quêtes actives. Closier d'œuvrer. Grenade fumigène.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield. What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch? I'm sure you'll find something that'll fit your liking.
Ah, ça c'est des plans, ça? C'est des modes. Ah, un revolver. Ah, ça a des snake shots. Ça c'est... Ça c'est des modes. Canon plasma. Chargeur avancé. Canon à plasma. Là, moi j'ai... Ok, j'ai 1500. C'est un peu un spoiler pour les guns, ça. J'ai-tu du stock qui est comme juste pour vendre ou... Pas de l'air. Voilà, ça c'est pas un rebut. Putain, faut que ça des plans, moi. Ouais. Une maison aux moulures rouges et aux fenêtres arrondies.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just Taro X-ray.
façon de rentrer. Ah, ça doit être celui-là ici. Bonjour. Ah, Tati veut vous aider. Ah, ok, c'est la même affaire. Ah! Je vais juste flasher à la toilette, mais bon. La balise de vrille semble avoir été ôtée chirurgicalement puis immergée dans un conteneur rempli de liquide, visiblement dans le but de la désactiver. Heureusement, elle émet encore un faible signal. Faire croire que tu s'occupe d'une telle chose. Je suis toujours en contact avec Victor.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question.
Pitchball.
Keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking? No. No. You didn't know her. Not like I did. Like I thought I did. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
Peut-être que vous avez fait plus attention aux formations et moins aux rumeurs.
Y'all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart. Ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
Je devais déjà avoir quitté l'académie, je me rappelle pas avoir entendu son nom. Elle a clairement accompli l'objectif que s'était fixé.
Reckon so. Some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
Mon credo, c'est toujours attribué à la malice, ce qui peut s'expliquer par l'incompétence. L'ordre, ceux qui ont fait le schiste avec le protectorat, c'est quoi exactement l'ordre?
Ain't cynical if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic. Real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
On dirait que vous ne tenez pas à l'ordre. L'ordre dans l'estime, il n'est pas déraisonnable de croire que ça me surprend pas. La religion sert toujours à contrôler, manipuler. C'est pas fou! Sans vouloir rentrer dans trop le sujet, c'est pas fou!
Done some good too. Even I can admit that not everyone following the plan is a fanatic. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
Et qu'est-ce que vous avez fait dire pendant toutes ces années? L'histoire, l'espoir de la vengeance? Nos-mêmes sont pas potes non plus. Nile, nous aussi, nous avons tué des gens.
If only DeVries had shared in our good judgment, huh? Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
Ooh. Level up! Là, j'avais monté piratage. Là, j'ai juste en ingénierie ou sciences. Ah, j'en avais un autre point. Ben attends. Infiltrer la station relève Vox, conformément au protocole directeur terrain d'Evry. Au cours de sa mission d'infiltration, la recherche de cette planque devrait être une priorité. Information psychologique. Confronter ça venant dans la chapelle de l'ordre de l'ascendant. Des notes trouvées dans la salle secrète d'Evry. Seule l'une de ses associés, une femme dénommée Savannah, qui semble se cacher dans la chapelle de l'ordre. Si je fais ça, ça me donne ça un point. My god, c'est pas à côté. Sur l'écran de la carte, vous pouvez voir les zones que vous avez découvertes lors de vos expéditions. De nombreux endroits sont cachés par le brouillard de guerre. Excellent, vous pouvez voyager rapidement. Ok. Huh.
Might I have a word, Commander? I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-Protectorate, a good man. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit? Brief one, of course. I'm being serious here, Commander. Could you try doing the same? I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but
Un peu
I
cucu.
feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe. After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Celle-là, je l'ai mis dans ma baraque.
Resistance is a mite strong. Wasn't like he was part of some greater movement. He avoided speaking out of line, but he was already spinning up discontent by the time we met. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
Ok. Vous avez tenté de faire ce qui vous paraissait juste. C'est ça la mission des agents. Les gens doivent apprendre à se débrouiller seuls.
Guess some of what you said way back when stuck. All that talk about putting people first. Figured that's what I was doing. Putting a stop to all the pain I was causing. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him, till recent. Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Furtivité dans l'herbe. Les hautes arbres signalent aux yeux des ennemis présents dans la zone, les empêchant de vous voir de loin. Utilisez-la pour faufiler.
Agent Ibarra, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row. Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We've talked about this, Val. Ain't polite airing folks' private health information in front of others.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method, suppositories may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones. And maybe I'll examine your courtesy settings while I'm at it.
Oh, you know. Oh.
Engaging combat protocols.
Nope. Oh. Wipes out. Okay. No. Ok, peut-être que c'était juste ça. Désolé, quelqu'un m'avait écrit. Ah, ça est à côté. Moi, je pensais que c'était à côté.
Entering a confrontational stage.
Bitch. s'il pense vraiment que son agilité fait de quoi. À part quand que moi je fais du croche, là. Non, ils sont mourus.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day of the week.
Là, ma question c'est, y a-tu une affaire de... il me semble que c'était... C. 2% de chance de dégâts... Y a-tu une affaire de faction avec les armures? Uniforme, ceinture de munitions plaquée, chance d'esquive, vitesse de sprint. C'est une armure lourde, ça? C'est une armure lourde. Ah, j'aurais pu juste passer par là, ça a l'air.
Ain't as tough as you thought. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
C'est à moi que tu parles!
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey.
These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt. Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Ceylon. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. Sick of it.
Je n'ai pas volé votre travail, m'en faire un offre et j'ai accepté. Vous avez l'air compétente, vous trouvez sûrement un moyen. Ah, padam, padam. Ah, pas encore photographier.
I know, I ain't blaming you. That's part of climbing the ladder. Ain't but one rung at the bottom, and everyone's keen to get a foothold. Can't exactly afford to be picky about the jobs that come my way neither. Considering my condition, options are limited.
Et par état, vous voulez dire votre grave. Je n'ai pas croisé beaucoup de gens comme vous dans le coin.
If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs. Sorry. Guess I'm just used to folks staring real hard and then steering clear. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
Franchement, je comprends pas pourquoi elle ne paraît pas sur vous.
I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
Vous avez parlé du département de soldats améliorés. Ne pourrait-il pas vous aider? C'est quand même un contrat qui vous empêche de prendre soin de vous. À vous entendre, on pourrait que vous allez claquer d'une minute à l'autre.
No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
Vous pourriez pas essayer de soigner votre graffon avec un petit bisou?
She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to, nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing.
J'espère que les choses vont changer pour vous, changer peut-être. C'est quand même pas un contrat pour s'empêcher. Vous pourriez essayer de soigner le graffon.
Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the raps.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
comprends pas comment ils m'ont pas vu, mais bon.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
Bonus de points faibles, viseur prismatique. Oh! Livrable en retard. Vous avez obtenu une passe, rapport de terrain.
Engaging combat protocol. Emergency protocol surrender flag.
Ok, à date, une des seules plaintes que j'ai, c'est que ça paraît, je trouve que ça paraît pas assez quand tu te fais toucher. Ça, regarde ça.
Confirming threat. The commander's vital signs have reached an alarming low.
Great. First they're in the walls.
Auntie's choice brand food items? You might not know it,
Poudre à canon. J'imagine que ça me prend ça pour faire des balles.
Tetra sure wouldn't want this in the wrong hands. So it's probably exactly what Milver Street's after.
Vitesse de dissipation de toxicité, vitesse de recharge d'énergie. Et voilà. Bon. Ok, c'est là. Ça c'est fait. Pam, 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 pam. See, so a quick travel.
Can't believe some of those.
Régler la radio.
Protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Yeah, let them simmer in their cells first.
Never catch a break. Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens.
Livre une prime. Remember!
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than
No
you
shit,
currently
Sherlock.
possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Wait. Wait.
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not made a go of a job for you, huh? Is it so damn hard to extend a mind of trust?
Calm down. You know well would not have been necessary had you completed your task in a timely manner.
I'll calm down when you stop bringing your little excuses. How about that?
My, such aggression. You scarcely need add hostility to your list of inadequacies,
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
Trooper Sealong, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed? Excellent! At least that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture of hearts and minds.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Un choc de couchage, de quoi manger et un restant de traumatisme. Pourquoi vous retenir? Une bonne vie, raclée peut être un excellent non. Monsieur le ministre, laissez Iné réparer son graphon et vous n'aurez plus jamais de raison de douter de son efficacité.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest from the ether?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death a preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down-and-outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit! Oh, I'm counting on it.
This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say, but Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. And you, I got a proposition for you. Come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport. Worry not. The culmination of my plan will bring me the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station. Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate naysayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion. Verily, on to business. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry, the choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you.
For a go-getter like you?
Not so loud. The hat can tell when you're questioning it. The people of Westport don't trust me. How can they? I am the enemy. I am the invader. I cannot help these people achieve salvation until I know what it is they yearn for. You are a third party. You're presumably trustworthy. I need you to act on my behalf. I say if the situation is serendipitous, so much the better.
Why?
Perhaps. The kit contains a wide variety of tools, propaganda, equipment, and more than a few confectionaries. Some items may serve as honey, swaying the naysayers to our side. Others are blunt implements, crippling infrastructure to force the refugees toward Fairfield. Slather on a bit of elbow grease and you'll certainly succeed. I'm sure there are kindred spirits in Westport. No one wholly resists Auntie. Westport represents a challenge. The challenge presented by the majority of the Protectorate. Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see the freedom we offer firsthand. But the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the lights of Fairfield. If I can convert them, I can convert anyone. Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of Purple Berry Crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him, woolly cow-like. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian. Then consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market. Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately. Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
Sont tués par des ratidons sur le chemin. Au revoir. Level up! Oui. Psychopathe. Les dégâts sont augmentés de 10, 20 et 40% contre les ennemis dont la faction sont respectivement méfiantes, régulières ou... Ah, je peux pas. Pickpocket. Les États laissent toujours tomber des matériaux d'artisanat supplémentaires. Les pots de vin coûtent moins et les objets volés se vendent plus cher. Ouh. Vous pouvez accéder au catalogue interdit des distributeurs automatiques. Ouh! Vitesse de recharge d'énergie, 500% pendant 5 secondes. Passionné des marques. Quand tous vos armes et pièces d'armure sont de la même marque, vous ah, ok. Si vous tuez quelqu'un en mode furtif, votre vitesse de déplacement augmente. Votre compétence persuasion influence aussi les dégâts. 2% de dégâts de compétence de persuasion. Vous pouvez pirater les automates, forcer leur rage. Vous appliquez maintenant l'état électrocuté plus rapidement quand vous utilisez des dégâts électriques. C'est celle-là, je pense. C'est celle-là? Ouais. Oh! Ça, c'est des affaires aléatoires qui apparaissent que tu peux décider de choisir ou de pas prendre. Ça peut donner des bonus comme des affaires négatives d'amenage, j'ai pu comprendre. Le directeur terrien vous a trouvé un défaut. Aisément distrait. Vos compétences sont hétérogènes, c'est le moins qu'on puisse dire, mais... Un touche-à-tout vaut souvent mieux qu'un expert trop spécialisé. Vous pouvez améliorer plus de compétences plus rapidement, mais il vous est plus difficile de vous spécialiser dans un seul. Effet, lorsque vous montez de niveau, vous ne pouvez ajouter des points de compétences qu'à votre compétence non nulle la plus basse, ou à toute autre compétence à laquelle vous n'avez pas encore attribué de points. Vous Vu que c'est ma première game.
All done in there? Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, thinking we ought to team up. You're going places. I want to go too. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back in Auntie's choice.
Normalement, t'as un gros service, j'ai aussi droit à une garantie de 5 ans.
I can be on my own for a time, but I'd rather it not be permanent. Besides, where else can I turn from nothing to something?
Vraiment, je prévoyais de vous laisser rester un zéro toute votre vie. C'est forcément mieux d'être seul plutôt que d'être traité comme un produit à réparer.
Look, I know what I signed up for when I joined the Enhanced Soldier Division. Ain't nobody's fault that things went awry. But it would be my fault to mope about it.
Spoken like a true corporate drone. Can't even see the wrong that's been done to you.
I don't see the Earth Directorate hard at work addressing your grievances. Yet you still call yourself an agent. Agent? I get it. You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them. You'll not find me hiding anything in the fine print. Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with Grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
Acknowledged.
After you.
Il va qu'on peut avoir juste 2 compagnons en même temps. Quête de compagnons. Mon Dieu, c'est pas à côté son affaire, il avait dit que c'était proche. Sinon, elle, c'était censé être à côté, non? Bon, c'est déjà plus proche en tout cas. Copernic. Je vais peut-être montrer mon âge un peu là, mais retour vers le futur. C'est des grands éléments compétences lumineuses. Si tu ne recordes pas l'autorisation dans le laboratoire, je vais peut-être devoir prendre les choses en main.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled. Oh, Inez! You look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you. That is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scarily friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more.
Vous avez, sur l'occasion...
Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with. Though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens. Unfortunately, the beasts must be subdued. And due to the nature of the specimens we require for the procedure, sadly killed. I might add that these are powerful beasts indeed. The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by protectorate scientists, who, unfortunately, went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours. Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch, I mean, law guide you both out there.
Ready to waste on your permission.
Ok, là, je veux t'avouer que je l'ai perdu de vue. Ce gun-là, il serait bon, c'est tirant une petite affaire plus vite. Ordre de transfert, réaffectation, bon, ça personne avancée, commandant, vous ne vous approchez pas, ne vous approchez ni de la faune ni de ces soldats du protectorat. Ces raptidons ne sont pas vos amis, ils ne sont pas apprivoisés comme ceux dans la maison. Je pense qu'ils t'ont pas écouté. Ça, je dis rien, hein. Sont gentils ou sont méchants, eux autres?
Schultz went where? Schultz!
Ah, voyons. Ok. C'est juste ça. Attends. Ow. Ow. Ok, je pense que c'est un explosif.
Bet we can sneak in there.
Soin d'exposition aux uranium. Vous avez été exposé aux uranium. Plus votre exposition aux uranium augmente, plus votre toxicité max diminue, réduisant ainsi votre capacité d'utiliser l'illuminateur sans subir une descente. Rendez-vous chez un médecin en ville pour éliminer votre exposition aux uranium contre paiement.
Wanna give it a try, Commander?
Ben, je pensais pas aller au pont, mais...
something? Inquest complete. Huh? Well, prudence dictates.
Well.
Right. Calling it quits. Disruptive influences.
I'll stop there.
Target.
Quand tu te trompes de piton pis t'as healé. Non, mais ont-tu fini de me tasser? Bon, c'est marche.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Replenishing my fire.
Ok, je peux pas juste genre le manger. Ok. Descente de médoc. L'utilisation excessive de l'éliminateur médical peut provoquer une descente. Lors de cette descente, l'éliminateur peut être désactivé, ce qui vous empêche de vous soigner davantage. Voyez attentivement votre niveau de toxicité en investissant dans les compétences médecin, vous pouvez augmenter la quantité de toxicité. Ok.
Into disarray.
Ok. Pam, 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 pam.
Let's get him over with! Go. Hit him hard!
What?
They're dead. At least nobody else is going to be strung out.
Message d'encouragement, un message. Rien de trop. Jour d'après. Bonsoir, putain. Oh, comment? Ok. C'est un concept assez intéressant. Rien sur le toit. Donc, ça va, balle de pistolet? Ah, j'aurais pu juste passer par là.
Ever feel that pull to jump when you're staring down from way up high?
No. And unless you grafted with a terror ray when I wasn't looking, maybe don't give in to that urge.
Perception de résistance aux dégâts électriques, résistance aux dégâts physiques. Je suis censé débloquer les plans, si je me souviens bien. Ces applis sont servis à recharger des grenades avec du uranium. Quelques grenades vides gisent encore sur la table. Fuck. Alors, les balles silencieuses augmentent les dégâts d'attaque surprise aux dépens des dégâts de base. peux-tu, mettons... Genre... Ok, je peux pas... Ah. Bon, je peux peut-être essayer de me faire des balles de shotgun, par exemple. Je vais battre une grosse vedette. Artisanat. Ah, c'est ça, ça m'a donné les... Consumables. Je peux pas faire des balles de shotgun. No, I'm sad. Ok, de bon.
Prisoner 34989-393A. There is no place for you in the paradigm. You are hereby sentenced to death for the crime.
Ennemis dangereux. Les ennemis arborant des crânes à côté de leur bord de santé sont dangereux, ce qui signifie que vous risquez de ne pas avoir le niveau nécessaire pour les affronter. C'est mal à les vaincre, essayez de gagner quelques niveaux supplémentaires, comme le chef ou le boss.
Crimes of desertion and opposing the lawful authority of the Protectorate.
No! Wait, I beg of you! I was just afraid of Montelli! He's taken leave of his mental faculties. His ways are wrong with that of the good record.
Ah, ok. Je pensais pas qu'il me tuerait en 3 balles, là. Ouais.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
So gun. Oh, come on. Son gun, je voulais. Now I'm sad.
Thank you for saving me. I wish I could return your kindness in some capacity, but I left everything behind when I fled.
Though you're most welcome to my old Protectorate equipment on that ledge. I won't require any of it from here on out. That part of my life is behind me for good, it seems. The commander of the base to the east, Brigadier Montelli, has gone mad. He's executing loyal subjects as traitors on a whim, without even a mention of refreshment. He claims his actions are in the name of the Sovereign, but nothing he does is in alignment with the paradigm. He's obviously ill and needs to be removed. My partner and I are loyal subjects of the Protectorate, but we were forced to flee after pointing out the obvious. Is everyone so oblivious that they can't see what is going on? I was to meet my partner in a cave to the northwest of here. We were going to hide until the current Montelli crisis has been resolved. I fled Montelli, but I'm still loyal. Once I stop shaking, I'll continue on my way. Thank you again, stranger. I owe you my life.
Bang! Ah, 19, 13. Canon électrique. Ouh. Hein? Ah, ok. Tout ça, c'est des... Oh, ben, j'imagine que si je fais, genre, les rebuts... Ok. Oh. Ok, ils m'ont vraiment donné son esprit de... Chance d'esquive, plus 20%, vitesse de sprint en combat, 20 pour 50%, matériel de réduction des coûts. Oups. Chance de critique, 5%, dégâts de critique 40, vitesse de disparition de toxicité, vitesse de dissipation de toxicité. Bon, tu quoi vraiment? Fait chier, je voulais vraiment son gun. Rapport d'activité, phénomène parade. Aujourd'hui, nous avons mis la main sur un sujet qui s'enfuit dans notre base. Oh, d'après moi, l'autre, son chum il est mort. Revolver. Ah, tu t'en vas-tu ou tu t'en vas pas? Attends. Petite cartouche, cartouche. Oh, ok, c'est les mêmes balles que mon fusil à levier. Bon, ben en même temps, lui, j'ai pratiquement plus de balles. Non. Toi, c'est petite cartouche et tout. Fait que c'est la même affaire que ça ici. Ce fusil, sans prétention, acquiert de l'expérience lorsque vous l'utilisez, ce qui lui permet d'accroître ses niveaux de puissance. Hmm. irait mieux si je tirerais dessus.
The insides are leaking outside, Commander. Not getting up without help, Commander. Not exactly in fighting shape at the moment.
Okay. Ouais, c'est pas bon signe. Pas vraiment le choix.
Halt! Don't come any closer. Relax. They're the ones who saved me. Huh? What's that noise? Thank you for saving me.
Oh boy,
From what
les
Briggs has
lunettes.
told me, that's two we owe you now. Wait! Please, take these with you as a token of our thanks.
You've saved me twice now. If there's anything I can ever do for you, friend, you've but to inform
Salut
me.
Marie. Comment ça va? Bienvenue sur le stream.
It's not much, but please, take this with you.
Let this log serve as a record of the fact that Sentry's first classified objects still hold the Protectorate and the Sovereign.
That was a close
Despite their acts of
Think
desertion.
so.
The mental state of Brigadier Montelli has been rapidly degrading over the past few months, and the Vox relay station is no longer safe for even the most loyal subjects. Initially, we assumed he was simply being overly cautious by increasing base security beyond the standards that are required by regulations. Unnecessary, but commendable. This quickly devolved into lashing out, seemingly at random. Finally, he started purging the traitors from our ranks. Any infraction, real or imagined, is now seen as an act of treason and deemed grounds for immediate execution. We could no longer live under the abuse of the paradigm. This may make us traitors in the eyes of the superiors.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
What? Sort d'où eux autres? Bon ben, je suis pogné. Avec un canon incendiaire, hein? Je cracherai pas sur une... Ok, ça va donc être pas par là. Ah, y a-tu... Une flashlight. Cercler, nanana. Lampe de torche. Ouais, ça éclaire pas que le garde, hein. Bon, ça a l'air que c'est effectivement pas par là. Je te dirais que c'est pas mal juste par là je peux aller, mais bon. Huh. Peut-être que je vais faire d'autres choses avant, là, je sais pas. Come on! Ça me dit que je passe pas.
Enemy approximating in our vicinity, Command.
Huh? Deserves a look.
How are you still upright over there?
Mauvais temps. Quel crétin qui a ouvert la porte? Ah ben oui, à travers le mur. Bon ben, je suis mort. C'est infini de grenades à m'amener.
Suspicious, you ask me. Back to it.
Le son sort tellement pas à bonne place.
Time to earn my commission.
Don't make me bury another agent!
Serve the quarry foul.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Personal audio log. Sergeant Bornsworth. We've been deployed to deal with a new
Moi, j'ai les priorités aux bonnes places.
Anti's forces. The previous squad was unprepared for this threat and was consequently torn asunder. Command's intel could never be so lacking as to allow this to occur. So why? They were lulling Anti's choice into a false sense of security before launching counteroffensive teams. This will undoubtedly save far more lives than it costs. Another stroke genius from Command. Praise the matriarch. Sergeant
Ça l'aiderait si je tirerais dessus. Bon. Avec tout ça, je pense que je vais retourner à la ville, étant donné que je n'arrive pas à trouver comment aller chercher la bébête. On va essayer une dernière fois. Honnêtement, c'est vraiment la seule place que je pourrais avoir par où passer pour aller la forêt en haut. Fuck. Ah, hey. Non, c'est ça, c'est pas par là. Enfin, je veux pas par... tu bien remonter, genre? Voilà, me fait comme bugger là-dessus. On va par celle-là, le pauvre.
Ready to take the heat off, Commander. Just stay with.
Let me handle this.
Vous avez rien vu.
Perhaps if I subjected it to a large amount of N-rays, then... Oh, hello there. Welcome to my little slice of paradise in paradise. I didn't hear you come in. I'm focused something fierce on my current project, you see. It is? Fascinating. Did you see any unusual behavior? Any changes in Crabble familial dynamics? Or the emergence of any new evolutionary traits? That is a physical impossibility. They lack the opposable thumbs necessary to sign paperwork. In this lab, we only deal with the cold, hard facts of science. Unless... they also just evolved opposable thumbs. Evolution and familial changes in one go. This is so exciting. Once I finish this experiment, I'll head out to see for myself. Oh, and please take this with you. Just a small thank you for providing me with such exciting and useful information.
Where? Where? Charge de critique 5. Degré critique 40, c'est pas mal la même affaire que ça. Ouais, 15 cm, c'est littéralement la même affaire que ça. Ok, la différence, c'est que lui, je l'ai pas volé, là. Casquette d'infanterie, casquette d'infanterie. Peut-être chargeur plus 15. Bon, on va retourner à la ville, puis je pense que je vais pas mal arrêter ça là pour aujourd'hui. Étant donné que j'ai pas l'air de pouvoir continuer, j'ai pas l'air de pouvoir continuer les quêtes que je veux continuer. Je vais juste aller démanteler une coupe d'affaires, puis on va mettre ça là-dedans d'abord. Ouais. Voyons. Par là.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice.
Ah, hell. I've stood this post so many times, I could do it in my sleep.
No.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain.
For fits of coughing, choking, and or wheezing to under 10 seconds. Our air filters, thank you.
I must ask you to hold still.
Ce gadget a l'air affreusement compliqué et sûrement très cher. Difficile de savoir à quoi sert à vue d'œil, mais toutes les fioles sont pratiquement vides.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg.
There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Way!
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a private consultation.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer. Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
What the fuck?
Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers. I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else? Oh, certainly. Right after I see to all these other patients who arrived before you. Such hysterics would not endear you to me, no.
Ça y est.
It had better be important. Here are my supplies.
Attends. On va sauvegarder. Je vais tricher un petit peu. Félicitations, grâce à ce bel échec, vous avez préparé un poison. Ce n'est pas ce que vous vouliez, mais ça reste un résultat.
Excuse me, that chem set is not a toy.
Oh non! Miracle de la science moderne, le talent médical synthétise des médicaments. Équiper l'illuminateur d'amorce pneumatique dans l'inventaire pour déterminer sa fonctionnalité. Une chose, ouais. Je niaiserai pas, là. Anyway, comme je l'ai dit, il y a à peu près 5 minutes, c'est pas mal là, je vais arrêter ça pour aujourd'hui. Je sais bien que j'ai pas fait grand chose, mais bon, l'émission que je voulais faire, j'ai comme pas vraiment accès. Donc, allez voir à qui je peux vous envoyer. Qui joue à quoi aujourd'hui? Ouais, je vais vous envoyer. Je vais vous envoyer à Lulune, qui fête ses 7 ans sur Twitch. Sur ce, demain, pour l'Halloween, je vais essayer de continuer Chronos. Je sais pas que ça fait une couple de fois que je l'ai dit. Ben là, je vais vraiment essayer de le faire pour l'Halloween. Si jamais le jeu fonctionne pas vraiment, peut-être essayer de trouver. Je vais peut-être essayer d'installer un autre jeu d'horreur. Ben, horreur. En attendant, là, pour essayer de trouver de quoi jouer pour l'Halloween, là. Donc, sur ce, dites un gros bonjour à la lune. Nous autres, on se revoit demain pour le prochain stream. Faites attention à vous autres, là. Je vais vous essayer de passer. Allez, bye bye.